So, we're just here at Shearwater. Last week, this lake was frozen all around the edge, but today, as you can see, it's glorious. However, all that snow comes at a price. Look at this mud on the edge of the bank. So this lake is 36 acres, and as far as I can see at the moment, I'm the only one fishing it. So we just got here, me and Rex. There's Rex. Got bivvy set up. We've got a 2-man bivvy in here with our bed, food, all our bits and pieces. We've got our nice wet mix here, winter mix, and we've also got maggots. Okay, so I've seen no movement on the water at all. This end is very deep, so this is the deep end. So there's the dam walls that side, if you know Shearwater, and we're just going to come out here. So I reckon, can you see the buoy? No, probably not. Well, there's a buoy just out there, halfway across. So first thing we need to do is find the distance of that. So I'm going to grab one of my rods. I'm going to put you guys down here so you can see. Don't fall over in the mud. Let's put you all the way down here by the water. Okay. Right, you're good. Right, let me go get a rod. Right. Now what I want is the distance between the bank and that buoy. So I'm going to go just left of that buoy. The rod's clipped up from last time, so I'm thinking I might hit the clip. Don't know why I left it clipped up, to be honest. Okay, first cast, here we go. Oh, just clipped up there, and not quite far enough. So it's important that we get our distance, and then we can make all the rods exactly the same distance. Wind this in. So if all the rods are the same distance, we can put them on a 1 metre square, or if you're a bit newer like me, a 2 metre square. And then when you start to spawn, it's all in the same place. So let's try that again. Keep the sun's going directly in the eyes now. Okay. Almost there. Needs to just be a little bit further. So we're pretty much right on the buoy. We need to pass slightly to the left. So when you're somewhere like here, you need to think about the night. At night, I'm not going to be able to see that buoy. I reckon it's probably 23 wraps out. And the wrap is about 12 foot. Okay, here we go. So there's nothing on the end apart from a weight. Gone a bit too far, I think. No. Okay, I'm going to go with there. I'm going to clip it up, and I'm just going to check. It's so important that you do your homework and you get it right. Because okay, let's say it takes half an hour to get it right, get all the rods in the right place. Maybe you've got to cast 5 or 6 times each time. So all your rigs are together on the bottom. But if that saves you blanking and not catching fish. You have to do all your prep work. Everyone always says that, don't they? You have to do your prep work and then it all comes together. So let's have a look. Let's go one more time. Sun's right in the eye. I think that's about it. Let's have a look. Hit the clip. Ooh, it's just caught. Let's go a little bit further. There. Let's clip it again. And we're going to check that that's the right place. I think that was it. That would be perfect if I could get every rod exactly the same place. So this is our measurement marker, so we need to get this spot on. I know I've said that, but if we don't get it spot on, and it's cold, it's alright now that the sun's out, but remember it was -2, there was snow here a week ago, 16. Okay, last cast should be perfect. 6 days ago, yeah. Let's click that up. Okay, that's perfect now. So what did that take me? 7 casts? What are we counting? 6 or 7 casts. But we've got the perfect distance. So we're going to wind this in and we're going to measure it. So, cormorant's playing. So we've done it. We've got the right distance. Now hold up. Let me put you down a second. I've just caught on a bramble. Only because I'm videoing, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. There we are, so we're on. Oh goodness, that was silly. Right, what was I saying? Measuring sticks. So, we've got these 2 sticks here. One there and one there, and they're 12 foot apart. So what we're going to do is put our weight here, and we're going to wind it round these. So, and we're going to count. Make sure I don't lose count. That's the only problem. So that's 1, 2, and do like a figure of 8, 3, or else it gets caught up, 4, 5, 6, there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20 and a half. Okay, 20 and a half. So now we can reel all of that back in. And we know, I have to remind you that it's 20 and a half wraps. What did I say? I thought it was 23. Right, 20 and a half wraps. So that's a nice, I would say my maximum is probably 26, 27 wraps. Depends. If you're spomming all day, then it gets your arms tired and it's like hard. But this is going to be nice to be about 19 wraps maybe, because it's about probably 18 feet wrap, something like that, and it's 20 and a half. So, probably really complicated. It depends on what you're doing and the rest of it. So, I think it's about 16 feet here, only because I've fished here before, so I know what it's like. So we've got our distance, which is 20 and a half wraps. We're going to spom out to 19. So if you don't know what a spom is, see this mix here? We want to put it directly on our spot out there. So what we have is this, which is called a spom. And if we press the button, it flicks open and you've got compartment. So you fill it with mix, you close it up, and as it falls and it hits the water, it hits this red button on the bottom. As it hits the water, it pops open and all your bait comes out. But the issue you've got to remember is that it doesn't fall directly down. So it'll, like, you've got the momentum of the spom going over and out, and then as it hits the water, it'll spread out and go down. So the deeper the water, the further the spread, and it also depends where you're hitting your clip. So if you're hitting your clip in 20 foot in the air, then it's going to bounce and come back. So you want to hit it between 2 and 6 foot off the ground. Okay, so let's sort this out and we can show you what we're going to do. Hi, Rex. So here we've got our weight and a simple Ronnie rig. Oh, Rex is being tricky. I'm just going to move my rod and my chair because getting a hook in a dog is a nightmare. Watch out. I'm going to come over here. We can show you what we're going to do. Hold on. So we're going to bait up. Let's have a look what we're going to use. So I reckon our first one, let's have a look. Oh, that's better. It's so nice now, but I know as we get later in the day, we're going to get to freezing temperatures maybe tonight. Maybe 0, 1, 2. But if you think last week it was -4, 5, there's a 6 or 7 degree temperature difference. So it's warmed up a bit. It's nice in the day. I've only got my jumper on and I'm quite warm. So that's enough to make the fish come out and feed. So basically we've got a 3.5 weight, a bit of nylon, filament, a little bit of putty. Well, I say a little bit, I've put a little bit too much on there. Then we've got our Ronnie rig, and we've got some bait floss. So bait floss I love. So what should we do? Should we do a pop-up with maggots on this one? Let's do a pop-up with maggots. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, pop-up. So some people don't like the bright colours, but I do like a nice bright pop-up. So we've got, oh, they smell delicious, look at them. Salted caramel pop-ups. Oh, I could sniff that all day. Yeah, salted caramel pop-ups. So what you want to do, and not, I mean, this channel, like, I don't know all that much, to be perfectly honest. I've only been carping for, I don't know, 3 years maybe. But I really enjoy it. So I've learned lots, I've learned how to do it. But there's some younger people out there. I mean, a lot of, not even teenagers, I'd say 13, 12, 13 is a teenager, geez. 10, 12-year-olds who don't even know what bait floss is. So bait floss basically comes in this little tub. This is 30 meters extra strong wax, unscented, and it's just a way when you're using a Ronnie rig, when you upgrade from a hair rig to a Ronnie rig, it will keep your bait where you want it. So let's show you how it works. So basically, you've got your hook here, you've got a tiny swivel, you've got a little bait stopper, so it means that in the water it can go any way you want. It can go up, it can go down, it can do that. So as it sucks in, and then it will lift that up and the hook will go in. These are micro barbed hooks, which means, probably you might be able to see, just there is a tiny, tiny barb, which really helps stick it in. So, you grab your boilie very carefully, because these baiting needles, I've seen them go into people's hands, so hold it like this, and we're just going to push it in slowly, push it all the way on. There we are. These are nice and soft, so that's alright. And then there's a little hook on the end, so you slip your baiting needle onto the end of the floss, like so. You have to do both layers, okay, with this one, both layers onto there, pull it tight, and then slide it up, like that, and pull it out. And we're going to pull this side out. Okay, let's see. Rex is eating a stick, which is not healthy for him. Okay, so that we've got our pop up like that. Now, I think we're going to put some maggots on it. So, what we're going to do, put the lid back on there, if we can. Let's put that down. So, this time of year, I wanted just red maggots, but they only had mixed in my bait shop. So that's okay, it's not the end. Rex! It's not the end of the world, but wait, knock it off. Grumbling. Wait, stop. So this trick I learnt a while back, and basically Rex! Knock it off! He's being grumpy. There's some people playing over there. I think he wants to go play with them. Right. Not that one. Just finding a needle. So, what you want is a needle like this. Just a normal sewing needle. Quite a nice big eye on it, like that. My son's learning to sew at the moment. He would like this. Rupert Arthur. So, what we're going to do is separate these two bits of floss. So we've got it like this, look. And we're going to thread one through the eye. One through the eye. Sun's just shining on it. Sometimes it can be a bit fiddly. Oh no, it just pulled out the eye. And frustrating. Let's try this side instead. Just split it, so hopefully it should just go straight through like that. How did it happen that time? First time. So you've got one lot of string through on your needle there, and what we're going to do, we're going to put the maggots, which I've got a whole bucket here. Look at all them. So, ooh, they do smell. So we're going to put red ones on. You want to put the fat end on. So we're going to put the fat end on to the needle. So let's see if I'm moving you a bit better. So there's our needle. Keep hold of the string. Oh, the bait floss. Don't want to lose that. Okay. Let's find some red ones. Okay. And then we're just going to pierce the very end. Push it down. Stick the next one on. So remember, when you're putting maggots on, to put them through the fat end. And let the little end wiggle about. Now, the only problem with using maggots, I say the only problem, they're so good in winter. They're really like a superfood for carp. They're really, really good. But bream like them. And if nobody's been bream fishing before, they are someone else's dog. They are very slimy, disgusting, dirty creatures. No one wants to catch a bream. I mean, they're all right if you're not catching anything at all, and you have to catch something. I suppose you can catch a bream. There has to be a big one. So we're putting all these maggots on. I mean, how many to put on? Between 6 and 20, I would say. Between 6 and 20 is a good thing. So I arrived at about 11:30, put my bivvy up, and it's about, and sorted all this out. But you want to finish bombing in the winter about 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock at the latest, because then it's starting to get dark. And you just leave all your rigs out until morning. And hopefully in the middle of the night you get a fish. So we're just putting these on. I'm not sure how many's on there. There's a few. So I like red ones because it simulates bloodworm, and they love bloodworm. So the mixed I will put out on the spawn. Problem is that sometimes they dig into the floor, so they'll all hide. If it's like silt on the bottom, I like silt, they can just hide on the bottom. So I think that is it. So now all you do is push them gently on to the line. Gently pull that out. Push them on. Can be quite tricky. So just push them up, push that back on, and slowly they will fall off. So we have this. You see that? And now we're going to do a few, push them down a bit more. We're going to do a few double over knots. So basically the same as when you tie your shoes, so, but a double. So you go under and through, same as you do your shoes, but we're going to go under and through again. And then we're going to just gently pull that down. And we're going to do the same again. Probably do this 3 times, so gently under and under again, and double. Not sure what you call it. Is it a granny knot? If you know what this knot is, let me know in the comments. I can't remember what it's called. Just pull that in again, very, very gently. You don't need to over tighten this. We're going to go again. Push that through. Oh, I only did it once. I didn't do a double because I'm chatting to you guys. finish off this last one with a double. With a double. There we are. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go for a double. 1, 2. Maggots are very wriggly. So once that's done and you've tightened it, you just have to trim off the ends. Careful with your maggots. There's one end gone. Two ends gone. And that, let me show you a close up, is your perfect rig. Look at that. Got all of them wiggling on top. Gorgeous. Have a look at that. And now a fish is not going to be able to resist that. So the last thing we're going to do just before we pop this out is, oh, I am old, I can't fit. What everyone should do is check their rig. It's no good putting a rig out there and it's sitting in the wrong place, not properly on the floor, and you have to you've wasted that night, because we're not checking these till morning now unless we catch a fish, and the whole night it's sitting wrong. So find the shallows, which we have here, and we're just gonna drop it in. Okay, and I'm actually gonna get down there so you can see what I'm talking about. So here we go. Oh, muddy. So it's tricky, I don't want to drop my phone in the water. So can you see how that sits? You see that on the water? See those maggots wriggling away? You see the hooks up behind it, sitting nicely, and that is going to be irresistible to a fish. So all that's left to do is cast it out, and I'll come back to you with part 2 when we start spomming. Okay, wish me luck guys, let's hope we get a carp. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as Rupert would say.